which is also known as Aurum Met. So, derived from the gold, this medicine carries a rich history and a wide range of applications. So, whether you are new to homeopathy or seeking to expand your knowledge, this video will provide insights into the benefits and uses of Aurum Metallicum. So, join us as we explore the golden threads of this remarkable homeopathic medicine, that is Aurum Metallicum. So, watch this video till end for more knowledge and stay connected with us for more informative videos like this. Now, let's discover unveiling Aurum Metallicum. So, homeopathic medicine Aurum Metallicum is prepared from metal gold. As we all know that gold is inactive in its crude form, but when it undergoes potentization, which is a process of preparing homeopathic medicines that arouses the medicinal properties of a crude substance, it is converted into a highly beneficial homeopathic medicine that is Aurum Metallicum. It is a top grade homeopathic medicine in homeopathy for managing depression, bone complaints, and various heart issues. Now, next we'll talk about the Aurum Metallicum constitution. So it is recommended for the person who are depressed, restless, and anxious type with marked anxiety about the future and having weak memory. This medicine is well suited to the girls at puberty and women who get nervous, as well as to the elderly people with heart diseases. Now, next we'll talk about the drug action of Aurum Metallicum. Now we'll talk about the center of sphere of action. So, Aurum Metallicum acts on the various parts of the body. Among these, the most prominent action is seen on mind, bones, and heart. And rest of the organs where it acts well included head, eyes, ear, nose, male and female genitals. Now, next we'll talk about the clinical indications. So, what are the conditions where Aurum Metallicum can be successfully used? So, they are in depression, bone affections, exostosis, bone pain, bone inflammation, bone decay, high blood pressure, that is hypertension, heart complaints, ear disorders, otorrhea means ear discharge, azena, headache, testes affections, hydrocele, orchitis, infertility, suppressed menses, vaginismus. So these are the various clinical indications of Aurum Metallicum. Now, one by one, in an elaborated manner so that it becomes understandable to you, I will discuss them one by one, the clinical indications and the uses of Aurum Metallicum. So let's talk about the scope of a Aurum Metallicum as a homeopathic medicine. So first use is for mind, especially depression. So Aurum Metallicum has its foremost action on the mind, the indication of utmost importance for using it in depression. For persons suffering from depression, this medicine can work wonder. This is a wonderful medicine, in fact. The person eating it have intense depression. They remain sad and have a feeling of hopelessness all the time. They feel themselves to be worthless, of no value, feels forsaken, and they frequently them. The future seems to be dark. They have lost all love for life and desire death. They have suicidal thoughts and tendencies. Slightest contradiction is unbearable to them. They show sudden fits of anger at the slightest contradiction. Certain sorts of fear are well marked in them, like fear of death, and even a small unwarranted sound or noise make them fearful. This medicine is of great value to manage complaints related to the mind, resulting from grief, fright, contradiction, disappointments in love matters, or you can say disappointed in love, etc. And next indication is mood swings when carrying alternates with laughing. Person needing it may be generally oversensitive to smell, pain, taste, hearing, and touch. Now, second use of Aurum Metallicum is for bones. For bone decay, pain, inflammation, and exostosis. So, Aurum Metallicum has a remarkable action on the bones. Here, it serves great help to manage various bone-related issues. Firstly, the main complaint where it proved highly effective is bone decay, that is necrosis and caries of the bone. It offers help especially to manage cases where there is a decay of the bones of nose, palate, face, or the lower limbs. The bone involved are sore, complaint is worse at night and better in open air. Another major complaint where it has marked utility is bone pain. It work make are usually painful include skull bone, nasal bone, facial bone, bones of the wrist, hand and arms. Nasal bones are painful to touch. In bones of arm, pain is cramp-like or tearing type. Aurum Metallicum is also well indicated for inflammation of bones with pain at night. It mainly works well in case of inflammation of bones of the face. The next use of Aurum Metallicum for ears. So noises in the ear discharges, Meniere's disease, and decay of the mastoid process. Aurum Metallicum is a wonderful homeopathic medicine which works well on the ear and settles many complaints. To begin with, it is very useful for noises in the ear called tinnitus or buzzing, humming, or roaring type. There may be difficulty in hearing too. It is next indicated for managing Meniere's disease and hearing loss in vertigo. Another complaints where it is used is ear discharge, that is called otorrhea, and that is very offensive and foul smelling. Pus discharge on the ear is marked. And apart from these, Aurum Metallicum is the important medicine to help cases of decay of mastoid process, which is a prominence of temporal bone of the skull behind the ear. In such cases, Aurum Metallicum helps to reduce ear discharges, and additionally, it is helpful for relieve itching, burning, and pricking sensation in the ears. Next use of Aurum Metallicum in nose. Numerous problems. Its use is mainly recommended to manage offensive nasal discharges of pus and it gives good result in azena cases. Azena, also known as atrophic rhinitis, and indicates a long-term inflammation of nose resulting in atrophy, means reduction in the size or the shrinkage of nasal mucus lining and the underneath bone. And furthermore, it can treat cases of decay of the nose bones with pus-like blood-stained discharges having foul odor. There is a marked pain in the nasal bone of boring type, especially at night. Now, next use of Aurum Metallicum is in head. So, Aurum Metallicum is effective in managing headaches. It gives good result in headaches that worsens at night. The pain is felt on the forehead, sides, and the top of the head. It is relieved in open air, fullness, heat, and congestion is felt in the head. Its action is in treating one-sided pain on forehead, that is burning, stitching, beating type. It may be attended with nausea and vomiting. This medicine can also deal with the pain in the bones of the head that goes up to the face and get worse on lying down. It is of great value for treating extra bony growth, that is exostosis, on the bones of the skull accompanied by boring type of pain. The next use of Aurum Metallicum is for male problems. So in male problems, this medicine proves to be effective for treating hydrocele, especially in children's, which causes pain in the testes along with swelling and hardness. Orchitis means inflammation of the testes. Cases respond well to this medicine. So Aurum Metallicum is also indicated where there is atrophy, means shrinkage or reduced size of the testes. Other complaints which is treated are valinitis, means inflammation of the glands, penis, itching of scrotum, and ulcers on the scrotum. The next use of the Aurum Metallicum is for female problems. So it's a very excellent homeopathic medicine for female problems especially. So females may find this medicine very useful for managing certain problems. This includes suppressed menses like amenorrhea, vaginal discharge, prolapse of the uterus, vaginismus, and infertility. The flow is scanty, menses are late. So Aurum Metallicum proves beneficial for managing vaginal discharges, that is thick, white, and yellowish, increase on walking. Aurum Met treats cases of prolapse of uterus, attending with back pain and heaviness in the abdomen, which gets worse during menses. Shooting and drawing or bruised pain is felt in the uterus. And Aurum Metallicum is very excellent medicine to treat infertility cases also attended with depression. Now the next use of Aurum Metallicum is for heart. So fatty degeneration of the heart, high blood pressure, heart pain, endocarditis, hypertrophy of the heart. So this medicine shows wonderful action on the heart. It is one of the leading medicine in homeopathy for treating blood pressure, that is hypertension. It is also recommended for palpitation of the heart with the feeling of rush of blood to the chest. Aurum Met is an important medicine of value for bulb lesions of arteriosclerotic nature. Arteriosclerosis is thickening and stiffening of the arteries, resulting in the restricted blood flow to the tissues in the organs. It is well indicated for the heart pain radiating to the left arm and the fingers. Beside this, it is well indicated for the cases of endocarditis, means inflammation of the inner lining of the heart, fatty degeneration of the heart and atrophy, and hypertrophy of the heart. So these are the various conditions where aurum metallicum can be used successfully. Now next we'll talk about the doses. So aurum metallicum can be used both in low and high potencies, but it can be repeated frequently in low potencies only. But in high potencies are usually advised not to be taken frequently. So this was all about the doses. So that's all. In conclusion, I want to say that Aurum Metallicum, the golden remedy, which is made from gold, offers transformative healing for both the body and the mind. From depression to cardiovascular issues, its applications are vast and reflecting the holistic nature of homeopathy. So, if you find this video informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future content. Thank you so much for joining us today as we explore the golden threads of homeopathic medicine, Aurum Metallicum. And if you are suffering from any of the health illnesses, then you can contact us for online appointments. On the screen, you can see how you can contact us. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching this video.